Flash flooding, high tomorrow 83, sunny Sunday, the high 84, 4th of July Monday, partly sunny with a high 83. Plan with confidence, download the redesigned AccuWeather app today. For AccuWeather, I'm Steve Williams.
All right, Steve Arino, thank you very much. Temperature right now at 71 degrees with sunny skies. Going to feel like summer out there for weather when you want it. Log on to our website, WSBS.com, or call the weather phone, 413-528-1118.
It's now time for Let's Talk with Jesse Stewart on WSBS and on the free WSBS app.
And it's Ron Carson in for our main man and main dad, Jesse, today. And now we are embarking on a second installment of Let's Talk, a very, very serious topic to be discussed. And that's why we're bringing back our favorite rock and roll singer from north of the border, Joan Jett number 2, a.k.a. Sabrina Fallah. And she's going to clue us in on something that's really important to focus on. First of all, good morning, Sabrina, and happy Canada Day to you.
Good morning, and thank you. Thank you so much.
Your very first chat on your special day, as, there's always a first time for everything. And as I mentioned,
yes.
You were the first to come on here on our station on terrestrial radio, and now you get to do something on July 1st, which is also your pop's birthday, I understand.
Yes. He's very excited.
Well, I'll tell you one thing for sure. Everybody does have a serious side over here, and you've been working on a very significant project with Terrell Jackson, and I want you to kind of clue our listeners in on this because I feel it's very important that they know about the subject at hand over here. So I'm going to give you the floor real quickly and give us a synopsis of what this song that you pretty much recorded is all about and the significance towards this situation that's very much a fabric of our society these days, unfortunately, in our so-called 21st century.
Sure. So I recorded my song Paradise Comes with a Price being inspired by Robin Williams due to his passing. I wrote it about depression, so people who are suffering do not give up on themselves. And it's in the audio drama podcast story called Alone that Terrell Jackson wrote. And I'm happy it's in the book. And, and it's in the second chapter of the book, if you want to know. And, it's a good book. And if you're interested to hear about depression and anxiety, you should hear it. It's wonderful.
When you recorded this particular song, I'm sure it brought a lump to your throat.
Yes. Actually, when I was in Nashville recording the song, I wrote it with Joe Sims, and he told me, let's write a song, not very happy, let's write something that we can help people with. And I said, why don't we write about depression? And then I thought about Robin Williams, and that's when we just started thinking about what he was going through during that time before he passed. So.
And with the pandemic going on and with all these problems rampant throughout our world, not only here in the United States, Canada, but across the globe, there is a message to this that you want to pass along to people, that there is some hope on the horizon, correct?
Yes, there is. There's always hope, but you just have to be very strong and hold yourself up and keep moving forward.
So you kind of like perform this as a piece of motivation, in other words.
Yes. And thinking of Robin Williams, of course.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
I do miss him.
We all miss him. We all miss him because he truly was a talent that is just unspeakable in nature in more ways than one. And his contributions to the realm of entertainment proved to be very, very, beneficial. And he did make us laugh. But deep down inside, he lived the life of a clown, sad, where he just had no escape. And that's the reason why he went towards that avenue almost 8 years ago which I still remember to this day when I found out. I was watching a play with my near and dear friend Benita Zahn over here in Chatham, out of all places, in upstate New York, part of our listening area in Columbia County. And somebody ran to Benita and us when we were just chatting after the play, and they broke the news about Robin Williams passing. I just couldn't believe it in more ways than one. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it was a shock to me, too.
All right.
Yeah, when I heard it. Yeah.
Let me also stress that some of this material is a little intense and not suitable for young ears over here. Tell me why that vehicle is, geared towards adults and kids should not be listening to this.
Because the book gets very deep into what depression and anxiety really is. And if you haven't experienced it, it might scare you, or, you might not feel comfortable. So just be aware that young children underage should not be listening to it at all.
Now, has the response been positive since this was released?
Yes. Daryl Jackson has gotten a lot of good reaction towards the book, and I'm very happy for him.
But what about you?
Yes.
Being that you recorded this song.
Yes, so this song, when I first released it back in the day, people used to tell me that it helped them with themselves. It helped them with what they were going through. And now that it's in the book, I'm hoping it will help more people.
So you kind of want to spread the word around that this is not a problem that needs to be, ignored, for starters. This is a problem that pretty much has to be publicly exhibited, because a lot of people are losing their lives over this depression and all this continuous anxiety that we're going through. I mean, we're all having our own ups and downs about this, for sure.
Yes, and people should not be afraid to ask for help as well, and going to the people that will listen to them and not judge them. Meaning, all you need is somebody to sit next to you and listen to what you're going through, pretty much.
All right, so we're seeing a much more serious side to our friendly neighborhood, Joan Jett number 2 up north in Canada, and we couldn't be more proud of you. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you.
You're quite welcome. So the name of the song is Paradise Comes with a Price. And tell us how people can actually tap in to the end result over here. I'm sure this is available on all musical platforms. Yes,
so they can. So the book alone is on Spotify and other podcast platforms that they listen to, and my song is on all the digital stores and all the digital stores. Also on Spotify if they want to stream it, and on my YouTube channel. And they can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all the other social media outlets.
She is a true social butterfly on social media, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me on that. But, Sabrina, I just want to thank you very much for taking some time and making this special appearance on Let's Talk to kind of show everybody that there is a solution to these problems, even though the end result won't happen overnight. Everything takes time. Patience is a virtue, which is not one of my favorite phrases. Yeah. But in this situation, I think it applies pretty handsomely over here. And to make a long story short, it's kind of nice that you put something into music to kind of like spread the word around. And congratulations to you and Terrell by making this. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I mean, if you weren't such a true talent, I wouldn't have introduced you to the realm of terrestrial radio back in November of 2019.
Exactly. November 2nd. I remember exact.
She knows the date by heart, ladies and gentlemen. But, you're all around one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, even though you're north of the border. And, even though you and I have not physically met, I still feel like I know you so well.
Yes.
And
me too. I know you too.
Okay. Enjoy the rest of your Canada Day. Okay?
Thank you.
And happy birthday to Pop. I'm sure you're going to have a nice little party for him.
Yes.
Save me some cake and ice cream if you can, please.
Definitely, I will.
All right, Sabrina Fallah, always a joy to have you on our airwaves here at WSBS. And by all means, take a listen to this song because it truly is empowering and probably one of the most serious pieces of work this lady has ever done. And you'll see why. And we'll get back on the air in a matter of time here to get an update as to what's going on, okay?
Definitely.
All right, you have yourself a great day and keep on rocking, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Sabrina. Bye now.
The choice is easy. Trust the folks at Car.
Whether you're looking to